Hey. Sage the shit out of this place. Get rid of all negative energy. Feeling a little bit more better. Just been drinking a lot more water. Water helps. Just been napping a lot. Naps and water helps a lot. And carb it up. Alrighty then. I hope everybody's having a good time. I know it's Saturday night. People have real lives, things to do. Okay, so this is from, I got this deck off of Etsy. I want to say it's MysticCartel. That's what the store name is called, MysticCartel. This is only a major arcana deck. This major arcana deck is different. It is very dirty. It is very naughty. So it's a lot of nudity and sex, some lesbian and homosexual shit going on. So if you have a problem with that, get the fuck out. This is not the channel for you, all right? Yay, pretty sparkly paper. I fucking love it. Okay. Hi, Joanna. So I'm just opening the deck. So this is the box. So it kind of gives you an idea. The cards are called Tarot of Incubus BDSM. I know I should really give more notice. I was thinking about it like 4 or 5 hours ago. It was like before I took my nap. I was like, you know, I should probably set a time so people have plenty of time so they can prepare for this. But I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'll do everything last minute as usual. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. We're gonna go down. This deck is set up a little bit differently. Okay. So this is the deck is small. Okay. Back of the deck. Okay. And it's just like a Lemonard kind of sizing. Okay. So we're gonna go through this. Okay. So this is the World card. Let's see. Sorry, trying to see if I can fix the lighting. Okay, that's the World card. I find that very appropriate. You notice the 2 men bound. They're a slave to the pussy. Worship the pussy. That is the world because it gives birth. And it's parting the Red Sea. That is a vagina. Yes. That is a vagina. She is wearing like a dress vagina. So it's the World card because she gives birth. And like this, it's like she either has a halo or it's like a clitoris ring that I'm noticing. Okay, so this is Judgment. Okay, the only thing I've noticed about this, it is hard to see the print of what it is. Like on the bottom it says the World card, but you can barely see it. I would say the print needs to be like, well, needs to stand out a little bit more. Okay, so this is the Judgment card. I don't know. I felt like this should be like a better BDSM. I just like, I know it's kind of like Betty Page. Kind of looks like Betty Page on the top. And that is kind of appropriate because she became like a born-again Christian. Okay, we have the Sun card. This is very interesting. We have the Sun card for people that like to be babies. Or they have like that mommy or daddy complex. We have the Moon card. Oh my motherfucking God. The Moon card. Just study that for a moment. Yes, it is 2 men. There is a BDSM fetish of dogs, where you dress up as dogs. Like, you're the dog and you have a master. Fucking Pisces. Oh my God, that would be a fucking Pisces. Alright, and then we have the Star card, Aquarius. Ha, that's too funny. Okay. Anybody doesn't know, that's like, I forgot what that's called. But I have one, but it's meh. I don't enjoy it. It was like somebody I was with wanted to try it. It was like off of like eBay or like Amazon or something for like nothing, you know? If you're like, it really, like, it's like, it's not like, for me it's not, but for somebody that enjoys pain, you know, that will probably be your thing. But it's kind of like a pizza slicer. That's kind of like what the concept is. It's like a pizza slicer. It doesn't actually cut you. It doesn't cut you at all. You just roll it and it's supposed to be like spiky and pointy, you know. So that's what that is. That's too funny. Okay. And then we have the Tower card. Okay. We have the Devil card, Capricorn. Look at that shit. Awesome. Awesome. We have see, I can't use this word because it's considered politically incorrect. They're transgender, or they're going through the process, or maybe they just prefer chicks with dicks, like chicks with dicks. Temperance. Okay, ooh, this is interesting. Kind of like eyes wide shut kind of thing. We have the Death card. Did you like that Cappy card, Cappy? Hi, Rita. Okay, then we have the Hanged Man. We have the Pisces card. Okay, and then we have the Justice card, Libra. Wearing like a Nazi outfit almost. A dictator outfit. Fucking Libra, of course. Right? With those boots. I fucking love those boots, I'm not gonna lie. I love her hair too. The color and everything, it's cute. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's appropriate. Wheel of Fortune. We have the Hermit card. And it's a dude just jerking off solo to a porn mag. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with self-love, right? Because people have been telling me to go fuck myself for years, so I figured I might as well just do that service. Okay. And then... Okay. We have the Strength card. I thought it would be like a bear and a cub or something like that, but... Oh my god, yeah, that's fucking right. Holy shit. The Chariot, the Cancer card. Another BDS thing. Where you dress up as horses. And you like to be like a slave. You know, being like pulling people around and shit. You ride on your chariot. Get on your chariot and you ride away. I'm just thinking about that one meme where it's like this woman who's in this outfit and like, and the guy is like, you know, like as she's pulling him or whatever, and it's like the meme is like when you're accused of being a sexist, so you get on your chariot and you ride away or something like that. Okay, sorry. All right, then here's the Gemini card. The Lovers. I thought they would both be on the like be on like one sex swing, like fucking or something. It's cute, but I figured it would be like on the sex swing, you know, like. Okay. Oh, this is funny. This is very funny. Yeah, of course there'd be all men in it. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, and he is wearing a chastity belt. And then, of course, the two men tied up. I like this deck. This is really cute. Yeah, this is from MysticCartel. That is from the Etsy account. I think I paid around maybe 20 or 30 bucks, something like that, around that. You know, it was overseas, so it took a while to get here, but I really like this deck. This is really cute. I wanted something like a little bit different, something fun, you know. Here's the Emperor. This person put some thought into like the BDSM culture and picking out each card. The person did put some thought into that. Okay, we have the Empress. She a badass bitch. She don't fuck around. She is not wearing a strap on. This dude is not wearing a strap on. Okay, let me clarify. Okay, so for them, he is not wearing a strap on. What he's wearing are cock rings. So you can have the cock ring like around your cock, or sometimes you can put it around your balls. See, I love doing like Sex 101. Like, you know, so it's like sometimes they come like two together. So it's like like they usually come like with two. So like, So you just like wrap it over the balls, you know, and it's really what it is. It's just like a nice tugging feeling. It's just like somebody just kind of like tugging on it. It's just like a nice little pressure. So it usually works with like, just 101, if you have like dealing with a guy that has a hard time maintaining an erection, this usually helps the cock ring. So that's like my little pro tip from me to you. Like, you know what's the best part about like learning about like spiritual shit with me and dealing with this kind of shit? It gets you here and it gets you here. That's the best part, right? Hello, selective. Okay, and so we have so we have the Empress. So let me go back to that. She a badass bitch. She don't fuck around. She has a whip. Okay. We have the High Priestess. I like this. It's a little bit Christmassy. Look at that. The High Priestess is a little bit Christmassy. I love you too. I love everybody. The Magician. Some fucking Illuminati shit. Look at this. He's like, step right up. What do you want? You want handcuffs? Do you want whips? Do you want chains? Do you want this dildo? Do you want this vibrator? Blindfolds? What have yous? I'm telling you, sexuality is fluid, man. You just gotta be open with shit. You know, as long as it's not like harming your, like, as long as you're not like being harmed, you know, or you're not harming others, you know, like no children or animals involved, like fucking go at it. You know what I mean? Like, really, it's not that big of a deal. And finally, the Fool card. Yeah. All those butt plugs, all those dildos. You know what the safety word is? Yes, good rule is always have a safety word. Safety word is banana for me. Banana is usually my safety word. Usually I have like a signal too. Like you tap out, like in wrestling. Oh my goodness, yes. You know, finding out way too much about me. Okay, no, it's not all like that. Yeah. Yeah, banana is always a good safety word. You don't want to do something like complicated. Something is not affiliated with something too much where you're just like something that you have something in common with. Not that I'm really into that thing. It's just, I just don't really care. Sexuality's fluid. You gotta be open to try stuff. You know? Doesn't matter what scene or whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, chill the fuck out, people. Like, really, chill the fuck out. It's really not that big of a deal. And you gotta realize, too, like, whatever, okay, we all, like, this, Patton Oswalt said this best, is that, like, when you're having sex with somebody, you're thinking about, you have that one dirty thing that turns you on that you haven't told anybody. It's that thing, it's that fetish, that thing that you think to fuck the person that you're fucking better, right? And then, like, whatever dirty fetish you think that is, you know, like, it is really not that dirty compared to it. Like, he, like, gave a perfect example. Like, for an example, let's say, like, peeing, like, golden showers. Or, like, say, like, oh, my God, like, that's so dirty. Like, that's so, like, ooh, that's so, like, taboo and risque. You gotta realize is that he explained, like, it was, like, about, ooh, like, 15 years ago, whatever. You know, like a friend came back from Germany and he gave him a magazine. It was a dirty magazine. It was called Piss Drinkers. And it was volume 20. So it'd been around for 20 years at that point. You know, and like people that work there, it's just whatever your fetish that like, ooh, that turns you on, like those people that have to do that shit every day, it's so fucking benign and boring. I'm sorry, I'm like going on this weird tangent about Patton Oswalt, his or about sexuality, but that's like but that's what I'm saying, like sexuality is fluid. That's why I'm saying it's like you like whatever you think is like, oh, so taboo or so dirty, it really isn't in the grand scheme of things. You know, it's like you got to chill the fuck out, try a few things. Sometimes you may not realize like you're not into it until you try it, and it's something as like silly or simple, you know. Okay, mixing this up a bit. I'm sorry, I'm just zoning. I'm just thinking about the energy in the room and what's going to be on Instagram and on YouTube. So first I'm going to go ahead and do a general read for people in the room. Okay, go ahead and try to mix this up. I really like this deck. This deck is cute. It's cute. The only complaint I have is that it's really hard to see the print. Like the print is really small, which I get it because the cards are small, but it's really hard to read the lettering on a lot of it. So that is my only, that's my only thing. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole thing about like the whole sexuality thing is like Chasing Amy. Like I fucking love that movie, and I think that's like everybody should fucking watch that movie once, I think. And it's like men think that they're the Marco Polo of sex until they realize that, you know, their partner has done it, if not like is more experienced, you know. And a lot of men are uncomfortable with that. I'm not saying all men, you know. Or even like women, you know, it doesn't matter. Like men or women, they could be like upset about that too. Okay. And let's see, let me go ahead and do one more. So this is going to be a general collective reading for people in the room. What special messages? Let's do. Okay, so clearly this is going to be a sexual reading, okay? It's going to be hard to do a general reading with this kind of deck, okay? Overall theme, we have the Magician card. You guys are fucking manifesting. Manifesting like a motherfucker, as I would say. Some of you guys are being in touch with your sexuality, trying and exploring new things. The older you get, the more you don't give a fuck and the more laid back and shit that you are. Some of you may be a part of an Illuminati cult. Throwing it out there. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we have the World card. Some of you are not able to achieve orgasm. So that's why some of you may be trying new things, exploring. You may be with a partner. That's trying to open you up. We do have the Star card. You may be dealing with Aquarius here. But there is hope. Okay, so even though you may not be able to complete climax, but there is hope. Like, there is a good positive outcome. I think the problem is that you just need to be alone when you do it. Because you kind of have to figure out what your body is, so then when you're with your partner, you're able to better direct. We do have the Hierophant, maybe dealing with a Virgo. But I feel like some of you is because of your religious upbringing. Like some of you, because probably some of you were raised Catholic, which, you know, when you're raised Catholic, it gives you something to work out for the rest of your life. You know, where it's like sex is bad and masturbation is bad and any thought that you have is bad. Guilt, 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 guilt. Shame, 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 shame. But you need to find that balance within yourself, and you have to separate the religion and your sexuality. And we have the High Priestess. You need to follow your intuition. There's some sort of secret that's coming out. It's going to be around December, January. December, January, this is when your sexuality is going to be completely unfolded. There's some sort of document here. Maybe like purchasing like a house, like some sort of business deal. There is a possible Pisces here because we have the moon right in the Cape. But around Christmas time, this is going to be significant. Probably pertaining to a blowjob. See, BJ? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do another romantic sexual general reading. This is going to be for everybody that watches this on Instagram and watches this on YouTube. Could be a Libra here. Somebody's fucking uptight as shit. Has fucking control issues. Holy shit. Like fucking busting balls. Busting balls. You got great tits though. Come on. I know, you guys are like all fucking church mice now. There we go. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck for you guys, we have the Hermit card. Be dealing with the Virgo. You need alone time. This is like the root of the problem. You are an uptight bitch. You have control issues. And you need to explore your body. This is like you need to explore your body. Like you need to treat your body as a temple. That's what I'm getting. You need to treat your body as a temple. Because I don't think you even respect yourself. We have the Chariot, so it could be a Cancer that we're dealing with, but you're moving on, moving forward with something. See, that's why you have like control issues, because look at that. You fucking bust balls. Look at that shit. Anyone that comes in your path, you're like, no, I'm in control. Don't look at me, move forward, shut up. We've got the Sun card. I'm really happy that this is hitting home for you. Okay, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. See, I'm like Deanna Troy, who can pick up sexual shit. So we have the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius. I feel like for some of you, the reason why this control thing, it could be that you have some sort of like mommy or daddy issue. really what it is that you have control, like you feel like you need to bust balls because this is what you're so used to. Like you're so used to being in control, you have to be in control. I think that's what's expected, or you put up the shield. But really what it is that you have like mommy or daddy issues. And I think really what it is that you want to be seduced. You want to be dominated with the sun. You want to be conquered. That's what I get. This is like really pure joy. This is what eternal happiness is for you. Is that you want to be dominated. You don't want any control. It's like, yes, daddy. It's like that, right? Like, oh, John Hamm? Yes, daddy. Whatever you say, daddy. Right? Yeah, like John Hamm, John Stamos. Oh my goodness, we all have our certain daddies. Yes, I have a plethora of them. Right? Okay. And so then we have the Devil card reverse, a Cappy, man. You may not be yourself, Cappy, but I feel like you're having to let go of something. So you have to let go of being in control. Part of it is that you have to learn to be alone. But you have to have control. Like, you always have to be in control. And you just have to. Jason Statham, yes. Who was he again? I'm trying to remember. That name is so familiar. I can't believe I'm like blanking on it. It really is hard to let that shit go, you know, whether if it's like religious shit or whatever it is. And I know I used to be that way. I've learned to let that go like really early at a young age, you know. And it took a long time, and it's like trial by error, you know. It really is trial by error. But I've learned just to try little small things. Like, you don't have to go in, like, jump, like, full hardcore. And, like for an example, like, if you are interested in, like, getting into the whole bondage thing, you don't have to, like, jump right into it and get the whole fucking mask and all that kind of shit. Oh, Transporter. That's right. Transporter. That's right. Yeah, he is a badass. I could see that. Total dominant. I could totally see that where he's, like, comes in and be like, you're going to take off that dress. And you're like, whatever you say, daddy. Like... Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's hard to, but it's like you don't have to dive right like all in. Just try like one or two little small things. And if you really like it, then you start buying little more stuff and you jump into it. But if you're not into it, then you're not into it. But at least you can say that you tried, you know? And I find out that half the time where I thought like I'm never going to be into this, I'm just trying it because my partner's wants to try it, and you know, and then I could find out, like, actually, that wasn't too bad. I kind of enjoyed that myself, you know? So, and you may be really into it, or if you're with somebody else and they want to try that, and you're like, I'm cool with that, you know? Like, yes, please. So, so that's the thing. It's like, you got to be a little bit open, and because your partner's going to usually, if your partner's not an asshole, they're going to want to please you. And they're going to want to try to find like any new way to conquer something. So like really, men are pretty easy in that aspect. You say like, I've never done this before. Guy's going to want to try to conquer you so they can get something off their list, okay? So you just got to find that little thing. The one thing that I find is a little bit weird is when people are a little bit like prudish, you know, when it comes to the whole sex thing. And I'll give you like an example. Like I was with the last dude I dated. We were hanging out in his place. We're in his living room, and I wanted to give him an oral report, you know, in his living room, you know, and hey Libby, and I wanted to give him an oral report in his living room, and he did not want that. Like, we had to go in his bedroom, and I'm like, why? You know, it's not like we're doing it in front of everybody. We're in your living room alone, you know? And he was just very insistent that any sex stuff had to be in the bedroom, which is kind of weird. I love you, Libby. I miss you so much, girl. Okay, so this is going to be another general collective reading for Instagram, for YouTube. Okay, so this is a sexual reading. A sexual reading. So let's go ahead and find out what is going on. I feel like I'm fucking Dr. Laura. Oh, no, not Dr. Laura. She's a bitch. Oh, God, what's that one old bitch? Like in the 80s? She said like an orgasm feels like a sneeze. She was hella fucking old. Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth. I'm like Dr. Ruth up in this bitch. Yeah, and the dude I was with was a Taurus, which I was like, all right. It wasn't like he was terrible. Like, he was good at what he did. He was really good at what he did, you know? So it's not that he was he wasn't terrible. It was just like he was kind of a prude, you know? It's just like, really? Like, can't even do it in the living room? Like, and then it just kind of felt like high school, where it's like, as soon as like, you just took off your clothes immediately. Like, there was no foreplay or anything like that. It was just like, let's take off our clothes and then have sex before our mom and dad catches us. It kind of felt like that. Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit weird in that aspect. I'm like, really? So, yeah. But yeah, I'm up Dr. Ruth up in this bitch, right? So, let me tell you about the days when I used to have sex. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the deck. General vibe for everybody. Overall feel. We have the Tower card reversed, man. Some fucked up shit's happening. You guys are not getting laid. Maybe some of you got an STD. Some bullshit happened, right? The world's upside down. It's fucked up. Why is that? Let me go ahead and find out. No, oh, those are way too many cards. Oh my God, all that spaghetti is spilling, man. It's like, come on, tell me what's going on. What's going on with you guys? What the fuck is going on? Come on, cards. Oh, now you're like fucking church mice? As soon as like, ooh, I don't want to talk about it now. I don't want to spill. Spilling all my tea all over the place. Okay. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. You need to follow your intuition. Some shit is not being revealed to you. I feel like it's going to be revealed to you like sometime during the evening, something over lobster. Like a lobster dinner, somebody's having lobster. Like maybe you're watching the episode of Friends where it's like they're lobsters, you know? Like lobsters have soulmates and the two crabs are like, okay, I'll take these cards. Even though those are too many. But I'll take them. Okay, the Moon card here. Some fucked up shit's gonna happen. You need to listen to your intuition. Something is gonna be revealed to you. I feel like it's some sort of weird betrayal. Like, somebody's like sexting or like escort service. It's like it's something like that. We have the Judgment card. So this, I feel like, is gonna bring back from the dead. You feel like you're not gonna be able to live through this, but you will. It's gonna be a rebirth, a transformation. We have the Hierophant. So you're choosing celibacy. Okay, some of you are just like not even choosing to even go fuck yourself. You're not even masturbating at this point. Whether if you feel like undesirable or there's some sort of like personal issue, like religious like bullshit, some baggage, but you're like in a, like you're wearing a chastity restraint. And I feel like you're punishing men, I feel like you hate men. Like, fuck men, all men are assholes, all men are scum. Like, I get that vibe. Which, to be fair, they are. And then we have the Magician card. Okay, so there's going to be a time where you just don't feel sexual. You just like, you don't feel sexual. You're just kind of hating everything. It's like the self-loathing thing. But there's going to be a point where you're going to start exploring your own sexuality and trying new things, being more open. And then we have the Empress Reversed. So I feel like you may not feel comfortable trying something new. That's what I get the vibe. You're not like, you don't feel like you're strong, like you're empowered. That's what I get the vibe off of. You need to let that shit go. Let that shit go. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Star Wars tarot deck. Go ahead and do a general collective reading for you all. Let me go ahead and get this warmed up for you guys. Hope everybody's having a good time. I'm fucking loving this. I really like that deck. That deck's a lot of fun. I like that. I like that it's like, it makes some people uncomfortable. I like that. It should make you a little bit uncomfortable. Like in a good way though. Because some people just don't like to look into their sexuality. Or they feel like they're inadequate or something, and you're not inadequate. You just got to do what makes you comfortable. Sometimes you got to try something new. You never know. Okay. General collective reading. And one more. Oh yeah, that's how I like that bitch. Okay, overall theme, we have the Devil card reverse. Could be dealing with a fucking Capricorn, man. You're letting that shit go. Something's toxic. Something is, it's like, it feels like something that has control over you and you're letting it go. It's like you're dropping this bad habit, this like toxic situation, this person, like whoever this person has like this dark side, it's like you're tired of their shit and you're like, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. There's some sort of business deal, some sort of job offer, some sort of project. Some of you may be going back to school. There may be a romantic offer that's coming your way. This is going to be completion. Once you let go of this, great fucking things are coming your way. Holy shit. Drop this fucking douchebag, whatever this person is or the situation, fucking drop it. What if it's like an addiction? It's like overindulgence, whatever it is, fucking drop that shit. Come on. Come on, you want to talk to me? Come on, Carrie Fisher. Yeah, some of you guys are finally going to be open. You guys are finally going to be, oh, okay. 10 of Wands. So this burden, all this learning, all this knowledge, all this fucking shit that you had to take in, is finally paying off. Followed by, could be dealing with the fucking Libra. It's fucking Libra season, so expect this right now. Libra season. Hey, Raphael. Libra season. Justice. Things are in your motherfucking favor. I'm telling you. You drop this situation. You drop this fucking person. Right? This toxic bullshit. Because right afterwards, we have the Ace of Pentacles. A fucking deal. Shit is coming in. There's going to be an offer. I feel like this is like a business offer or a romantic offer. There's going to be some good deal for you. We have the Galaxy card, the World card. You're completing your karmic lesson. This is like a completion. This is a whole. As soon as you drop this bullshit, then you've learned your karmic lesson. Because the Hermit card reverse is like you're dropping, like you're no longer like being alone, being single. You're finally open to love. You're finally open. You've worked on yourself. Some of you finally got a divorce. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. There's going to be some good communication going on here. Somebody, I feel like whatever this deal, this is going to be from somebody far away. I know, in a galaxy far, far away, right? Somebody has to fucking travel. You may have to fly to see this person. This could be a job offer where it requires you to travel or relocate. Yeah, that's hella good. Hella good. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do one more. I'm going to go ahead and do oracle reading. I'm going to do an oracle reading. And they'll come back on here probably in about like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll just do more readings because I just fucking feel like it, so. Don't worry, I'll be playing with that deck again. That deck's hella fun. I fucking love it. Yeah, that deck is really cool. That my only complaint is that the print for the lettering is way too small, and the colors that they chose, like they used the wrong font and they used the wrong colors. That's my only complaint, but everything else, I really enjoyed that deck. And I got some accurate ass fucking readings with that. Like, that deck is hella sexual. It like gives nothing but sexual readings. I love it. Okay. So what messages do you want me to communicate with everybody? So your ancestors, your spirit guides, find your soulmate, Homer. Okay. People that's passed on, spirit guides, ancestors. What messages do you have for people in the room and people that will be watching this? Mecca lecca high, mecca hiney ho. Mecca lecca high, mecca chunny ho. And one more. Okay. Okay. So this is a special message for the people in the room only. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Stick with that shit. Don't fucking give up. Now, messages from the universe. 1, helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. What are you waiting for? You know this person needs some help. Reach out to them because it's like a give and take thing. And you got to pay it forward because you know that they're going to repay the favor when it comes to your turn. When you need help. Like bros before hoes, chicks before dicks, right? Right. 2, tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Yes! Okay? Take the time to be you, man. Like, if you need to go out and go shopping, get like a makeover, you know, do your hair, do your nails, exfoliate, get rid of those blackheads, you know. You just need to take a day or two to unplug and rewind. 3, acclimate. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project begins turns to gold. Right? You're fucking manifesting like a motherfucker, right? Things are going millhouse for you. Stay the motherfucking course, okay? And finally, wait. All right, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. See, you just have to be patient. And I know, patient is like my version of like a very racist word for me, because it's like, don't tell me to be patient. Like, what did you call me? What did you tell me? You're telling me to be patient? Oh, hell no, right? I don't have patience. But you just have to, because if you rush it, you know, if you try to rush something, like for an example, say like you're trying to manifest like the perfect guy, all right? Like your version of the perfect guy. But if you're trying to rush it and be like, no, I want it now, now. Okay, the universe will give you somebody now. They'll give you a half-assed version of what you asked for. But if you want the real deal, you gotta wait for it. Okay? Okay. Alrighty then. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fucking fun. I will be on here shortly, about maybe 10, 15 minutes. Just give me a bit. I gotta upload this onto YouTube, and yes, I just want to take a quick break and everything, and then I'll come back on here and I will do more readings because I fucking enjoy this shit. Okay? I love you guys. I will see you in a bit. Thanks.